Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds on MLB Network. Your take on him, Dan?
Hey, thanks, man. On the bump, Michael Fulmer. Boy, what really turned his career around, learning the straight changeup. Always had a big arm when he came up in the Mets farm system, but since he arrived in the big leagues, more than that big arm, the fastball 95 to 97 miles an hour. Straight changeup, one of the best in baseball. Also has a curveball to go along with it. If he brings the changeup and the good one with him, he will be really tough to hit.
Hit softly on the ground to first, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. He hit over 320 last year, and that will get any pitcher's attention.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Had some rain here late last night, but no thunderstorms in the forecast today. Game time temperature 89 degrees. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put...
So bases are empty here with two gone, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. First offering on its way. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Chopped weakly to the left. Candelario has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. The Tigers coming up. No score. Homer Bailey, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Homer Bailey. 3-pitch mix. Fastball, curveball, changeup. This guy, when he's on, you'll know he needs the curveball. That's his best secondary pitch. At times, his fastball can be overpowering, 94 to 96 miles an hour. If he brings the curveball and he brings the changeup, he can be as good as anybody in the league.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Now at the plate, Jeimer Candelario. And the pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First pitch on its way. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on the dead run. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We are still scoreless. Ready now for Cincinnati. Adam Duvall. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 23, Adam Duvall.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Way in front of that fastball.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And let's focus on former Triple Crown winner Miguel Cabrera. He's dabbled all over the diamond, from outfield to third base, and has seemed to have found a home at first base. Everybody who plays this game wants to get a knock, to get on first base, to just be able to pick his brain on how he goes about it.
Stepping in, Eugenio Suarez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. Fulmer, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
0-2 the count to Suarez.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. This is pulled into right. Castellanos will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding in, Victor Martinez.
Designated hitter, Victor Martinez.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Two balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. Time, and that's out number 1.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball.
In now, Nicholas Castellanos. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is to left field and deep off the bat of Castellanos. But this will land foul just shy of the wall. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses. 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first is there to record the 2nd out. Stepping into the box, James McCann will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Bailey sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. Will move to the 3rd with no score. A nice aerial look of downtown Detroit as we welcome you back to our MLB Network broadcast from Comerica Park. Striding forward now is the DH, Jesse Winker. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Line drive to left. And the Reds have their first hit of the game.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
And here's Jose Peraza. And there he goes towards second. Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Hit on the ground out to short. Iglesias is there. One there on the first. And as Ernie may have said, it's two for the price of one for the Tigers. 2 away.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Tailor-made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
So coming to the plate, Tucker Barnhart. First pitch of the at-bat. A bouncer up the middle. Machado right there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. None left for Cincinnati. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Leonis Martin, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Dixon Machado digs in as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Machado is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got some of the best hands in the game. It doesn't matter. Shortstop, second base, you can pretty much put him wherever you want in the infield. Premium defender, up the middle defender. Looks to help out the pitching staff any way he can.
Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Next for the Tigers, Jose Iglesias. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Towards second. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Can't ask for much more there out of Homer Bailey. It remains 0-0. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Sent on the ground out to second. To his left, Machado. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
So striding in, Scooter Gennett. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Shatters the bat as this is hit to third. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 2 balls and a strike to Gennett. Now the 2-1. Popped him up. McCann waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Now batting, Joey Votto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Votto puts a good swing on it and sends the ball well into right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run here off the bat of Joey Votto. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Into the box now, Adam Duvall. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0 is a ball down and away.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Now the 2-0 home. He fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our booth. There's the 2-1 home. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
The 2-2. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full. Eugenio Suarez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 in the inning for the Reds, and it comes on this Joey Votto homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 Reds. And that'll bring up Mikey Mata back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Schebler has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Jeimer.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jeimer Candelario. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. The 1-0 is a low changeup that's laid off.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Danger looms on deck here in the person of Miguel Cabrera. Three and 1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
High in the air out to center field. Hamilton is under it. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Talk about certain guys in a lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
2 out, nobody on. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And this one misses inside. A ball he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Victor Martinez. Man at first after the 2-out walk. First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. Bailey pauses. 0-2 pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Cabrera is off at first with 2 away. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Tigers leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Eugenio Suarez was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Eugenio Suarez.
First pitch on its way. Sliders in for a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Ripped down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Here comes the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
0-1.
Fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
The 1-1 home. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. To Iglesias for one. On to Cabrera, and it's a double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Stepping in now, Jesse Winker. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner, it's ball one. Winker, just 24 years of age. This is his first year at the big league level. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hit down the line at first. Glove by Cabrera, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Reds go down quietly, but they lead it 1-0. Back now with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Nicolas Castellanos to start out the inning. Now the pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Peraza fields it cleanly, and that's the first out.
The catcher, number 34, James McCann.
Striding in once again, James McCann looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
This is in the air out to right. Schebler has a beat on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Here's Leonis Martin. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First offering on its way. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Weak roller right side. Votto charging in on it. Arm to the bag with it himself is Votto, and the inning is over. And something about this outing so far is beginning to look awfully familiar, especially in regards to that hit column. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. And here's Jose Peraza. He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out.
Up next for Cincinnati, catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Now in the box, Tucker Barnhart. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Check swing called strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Now a ball line softly down the left field line, but this is a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Iglesias is calling for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 6, center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Iglesias is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order, but they're up 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Dixon Machado. A matchup with Homer Bailey now to lead off the inning.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. down. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 1-2. Fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Line towards center field, but this will hang up a bit too long as it's taken in chest high for the first out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Soft liner towards short. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Tigers.
Wow, I was starting to wonder if we had to go on no-hit alert, Dan. I know you were privy to that. 6th inning right here, they finally break through with their first hit of the game.
And you have to wonder, D-Row, this guy had been cruising all along going into this 6th inning. We'll see if he can be able to buckle down right here. The 6th and 7th innings are normally the toughest inning for a starting pitcher, so we'll see if he can minimize the damage now.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bailey with a look at first, and he'll dive back in. Iglesias, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. 7th inning coming up. Reds lead this one 1-0. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. Reds leading this one as we start the 7th. And before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Tough slider down low for a strike. Slapped hard the opposite way. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Joey Votto will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
On the ground toward the hole, and it's through, a base hit. Now the throw comes quickly into the third baseman, so they're at the corners now to begin the inning.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Ready once again, Adam Duvall. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
The 1-0 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Three and 0 now. Runners are at first and third with none out. Three balls and a strike to the Reds left fielder.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Martin. And that's the first out of the inning. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away, decides not to risk it. So stepping in, Eugenio Suarez. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gun. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with this first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to Cabrera at first. It's a twin killing, and the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the seventh.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0. is laid off for ball 2.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Now the 3-0 offering. He's in there for strike 1.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
The 3-1. Pulled toward right center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will get there. He's in at third as the tying run with a leadoff triple.
I think most guys are probably content with a double in that situation. Leading off the inning and representing the tying run, but he was thinking 3 bags all the way. Now all they need is some good situational hitting to drive him home.
Standing in, Miguel Cabrera, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 0-1 on its way. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Cabrera is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a fly ball, but far too shallow to get that run in. There to take it in is Jeanette for the first out of the inning.
The designated hitter, number 41, Victor.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Victor Martinez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball 1. Candelario takes his lead at third with 1 away. Two balls and no strikes.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
Two and 1. Now the 2-1. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Count still full, 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Count remains full.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Peraza backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The right fielder, number 9.
Here comes Brian Price now out of the Reds dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears as though that's going to be all for Homer Bailey. So for the time being, he stands to be the winning pitcher, but he is responsible for the possible tying run over at third. Jared Hughes takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Jared Hughes.
Nicholas Castellanos will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here, and 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Jeanette has it. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. 1 left for Detroit. They're down 1-0. Travis Wood has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 19, Travis Wood.
Digging in, Scott Schebler, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Right fielder, Scott Schebler.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
The 2-0 on the way. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Yeah. 3-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away. Final line there for the Detroit starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Jesse Winker, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First delivery to him on the way. There's a strike. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, Jose Peraza. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And they'd look to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle, and he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here. Left, home half of the 8th coming up. The Reds lead it 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, James McCann. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A 1 pitch on its way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. One and 2 to the Tigers catcher. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff men on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Now at the plate, Leonis Martin. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Ready with the 1-0. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. 1 out, nobody on. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1 and 2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. Schebler moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. David Hernandez enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Cincinnati, number 37, David Hernandez.
Dixon Machado digs in. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the third baseline. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. In now for the Reds, Tucker Barnhart. No hits to this point.
Tucker Barnhart.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. One and 1 to Tucker Barnhart. So 1-1. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Machado takes it in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 6, center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
0-1.
A high fastball is in there. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. One and two, the count to Billy Hamilton. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. Strike one to start the at-bat. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Roll. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
In is Joey Votto now. Career head-to-heads with Travis Wood. He carries a .308 batting average, and on 10 occasions he's been a strikeout victim. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Into the box, Adam Duvall. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Two and 0 to Adam Duvall.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
Inside ball 3.
And there's ball 3.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Swing and a miss as he goes back to the cutter here. 3-2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
The 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Gennett over at second. Votto at first. 2 out in the inning. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Raisel Iglesias takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Ready for another shot now. Jose Iglesias. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Jose Iglesias.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. In there, strike one. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Iglesias in front, 3-1. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2. Another full count pitch on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Jeanette moving to his left. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Mikey.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mikey Mata. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. First offering on its way. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. Sliders in for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario. This will come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
2-2 the count. Last breath for the Tigers. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. Duvall is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Reds took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Homer Bailey takes home the win. Michael Fulmer is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious